Bananum, bananum, bananum,
Today is Biodiversity Day, and someone's going to come and talk to us about bacteria and how they're classified. It's something that I've been pushing, that I've been wanting to push for a long time, and Archaebacteria just mandated it. And I never really talked to Archaebacteria about it. They kind of beat me to the punch, but I was going to. And I think it's very important that we have this. I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's a very sturdy cell wall, and when you look in the microscope, you can see that it's made of peptidoglycan, so it's obviously bacteria. What? Hello? I'm sorry, Mr. Decker. I think I'm losing you. Hello? Yeah, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on 1 second. Do you really have to do that right now?
Yeah, I should have done it weeks ago, actually.
Mr. Decker? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. What were you... Can you hold on 1 second? Yeah, just 1 second. Thanks. Hello? It's perfect. Yeah. So, what I was saying was that... Thanks, Dwight.
You're welcome. Retaliation. Kingdom for phylum!
It's not the expression.
Well, it should be.
This is my biggest discovery of the year. They love me over there at Archaebacteria for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but I make one call over there every year just to update their singular chromosome of DNA to the newest version, and that call ends up being 25% of my commission for the whole year. So I buy a mini bottle of champagne and celebrate a little. And this year I'm pushing endospores for 47% more in harsh places. I know, I'm getting cocky, right?
Thank you. Come on, people, let's go. Get in the cars. Get in the cars.
Thank you. Great. Thank you very much. Okay, thanks for filling these out, and I promise this will be quick. At Biodiversity Today, our philosophy is about honesty and positive expectations of biology, especially bacteria and the two types of bacteria, eubacteria and archaebacteria. We believe that 99% of the problems in the workplace arise simply out of ignorance of classification systems.
You know what? This is a bacteria-only zone here. That means microscopic living organisms that are single-celled and are found everywhere only. No other kingdoms. Stanley, I don't look at you as another classification.
See, this is what I'm talking about. We don't have to pretend we're classification blind.
Exactly, we're not.
That's just fighting ignorance with more ignorance.
With tolerance.
No, with more ignorance.
Ignorance.
Right, exactly. And so we need to celebrate our biodiversity.
Let's celebrate.
Right, okay.
Celebrate good times. Come on, let's go. Biodiversity, right?
Yes, exactly. Now, here's what we're gonna do. I've noticed that...
You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Why don't we go around and everybody say a bacteria that you're attracted to sexually and asexually. I'll go last. Go.
I have two, Spirillum and Bacillus.
Actually, I'd prefer not to start that way. Michael, I would love to have your permission to run this session. Can I have your permission?
Yes.
Thank you. Very much. And it would also help me if you were seated. Thank you. Okay. Now, at the start of the session, I had you all write down an incident that you found offensive in the workplace. Now, what I'm going to do is choose one, and you're going to act it out.
A few of the ground rules.
Hey, why don't you run it by me and I'll run it by him?
Okay. Can we steer away from asexuals? I'm sorry. It's just split into two. It's not a bacteria. Plus, a lot of other bacteria are intolerant of asexuals, so our dogs.
Well, we only have an hour.
I figured it would save time.
Okay, well, let's defer to
Mr. Fission. I also go by the nickname Binary Fission or just BF.
Okay, first test. I will not call you that. It's asexual.
Well, it's my name. I'm not a fan of conjugation and other sexual reproduction, okay? So looking through the cards, I've noticed that many of you wrote down the same incident, which is ironic because it's the same incident I was brought in here to respond to. Now, how many of you are familiar with the Chris Rock routine? Very good. Okay.
How come Chris Rock can do a routine and everybody finds it hilarious and groundbreaking?
and then I go and do the exact same routine, same comedic timing, and people complain to Archaebacteria? Is it because I have a strong cell wall and he doesn't?
So we're gonna reenact this with a more positive outcome.
I will play the Chris Rock guy. I would like to see someone else do it.
Well, let's have someone who wasn't involved do the reenactment.
Okay, I'll play guy listening.
Great, guy listening. Okay, anyone else remember?
I remember.
Great, you're the Chris Rock guy and you're guy listening.
Okay. Kelly's a great gal. She's a great bacteria service representative, but she is not much of an entertainer.
Basically, there are two types of bacteria, Archaebacteria or corporate, and Eubacteria, us. Most Archaebacteria have rigid cell walls and different RNA. Every time the one type wants to have a good time, the other type comes in and makes a real microscopic.
Okay, I'm sorry. She's butchering it. Could you just let me? Every time Archaebacteria want to have a good time, some ignorant I take care of my cell
Wait a
walls.
second.
They always want credit for something they're supposed to. Stop it!
Now, this is a simple acronym, HERO. At BioDiversity Day, we believe it is very easy to be a hero. All you need are hemophilus, eukaryotes, RNA, and open-mindedness.
Excuse me? I'm sorry, but that's not what it takes to be a hero.
Oh, great. Well, what is a hero to you?
A hero kills people that wish him harm. It's kind of like antibiotics to bacteria.
Okay.
A hero is part eukaryotic and part unicellular. A hero is born out of a bacteria trauma or out of a disaster that must be avenged.
Okay, you're thinking of a superhero.
We all have a hero in our heart.
Now, I need you to take these forms. This kind of expresses the joint experience we had today. And I need you to look them over and sign them as kind of a group pledge.
I don't think I can sign this.
Well, I can't leave until you do.
Well, okay, it says here that I learned something, and I knew all this before. So I know I could sign something that says I was taught something, or that I helped you teach something. So, Stanley, where is he? Stanley, can we change something on here?
Michael, can I talk to you candidly?
Sure.
Michael, we both know that I'm here because of the comments you made.
Here's the thing. The office, I think, it's very advanced in terms of kingdom bacteria awareness, and it's probably more advanced than you're used to. That's probably throwing you off a bit.
It's not throwing me. I need your signature.
Yes, well, I know you've told me several times.
Yes, but you're not listening to me. Yours is the only signature I need.
Okay.
Those are my instructions from the Archaebacteria offices to put you through the seminar for the comments that you made. The reason I made copies for everyone is so you wouldn't be embarrassed.
Well, here I am thinking that you actually cared about biodiversity training, and you don't.
Don't worry about dating.
I won't.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I regret my actions. I regret offending my coworkers. I pledge to bring, by the best spirit of hemophilus, eukaryotes, RNA, and open-mindedness. Open-mindedness? Is that even a word? Into the workplace. In this way, I can truly be a hero. Signed, Daffy Duck.
Yes. Is Mr. Decker around? Oh, well, could you just have him call me after lunch, please? Alright, thank you.
I pledge to always keep an open mind and an open heart. Okay, I do believe in that part of the pledge, but a pledge? Come on, I mean, who are we? The fungi and protists? No, look the guy. Mr. BF, he got us halfway there. He got us talking. Well, no, I got us talking. He got us nothing. He insulted and he abandoned us. You call that biodiversity training? I don't. Were there any connections between us to gain energy? Did anyone go through conjugation and exchange genes to sexually make a new eubacteria? Was there any energy in food production by decomposing dead things going on? No. Was there any care for the young? I didn't see any, but that's pretty normal. Where was my Oprah moment? Okay, get as much done as you can before lunch because afterward I'm going to have you all in tears. Alright, everybody pretty? Come on, here we go. It's time. Let's do some good.
Hey, we're not gonna all sit in a circle protest style, are we?
Get out.
I'm sorry.
No, this is not a joke, okay? That was offensive and lame. So double offensive. This is an environment of welcoming. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Come on, let's have some fun, everybody. Here we go. Take a seat, pop a squat. Thanks for coming in. Biodiversity is the cornerstone of progress, as I've always said, but don't take my word for it. Let's take a look at this scene. Hi, I'm Michael Scott. I'm in charge of Dunder Mifflin bacteria productions here in Scranton, Pennsylvania, but I'm also the founder of BioDiversity tomorrow because today is almost over. Anthony Leeuwenhoek once said, "If you're not a bacteria, I will attack you with all the different antibiotics." And those are the principles that I carry with me in the workplace. Okay, questions, comments, anybody? Jim?
Is that it?
Yes, I only had an hour to put it together, but I'm going to add on to it later on.
It was kind of hard to hear.
Yes, probably had something to do with the script work. Anybody else?
I've got a customer meeting.
Yeah, well, if you leave, we'll only have 3 left. Yes, enjoy it. Absolutely. Get on the set. Okay, since I am leaving this, let's get down to the business, and why don't I just kind of introduce myself? Okay, I'm Michael. I am part eukaryotic, and I also happen to be spirillous. Sort of a virtual United Nations. But some of you might not know is that I'm also part caucus.
What part caucus?
2/15.
2/15. That fraction don't make sense.
Well, you know what? It's kind of hard for me to talk about it. They're suffering. So who else? Let's get this popping. Come on, who's going? Who's going? Let's go here. Oscar, right here. You're on.
Okay, Michael, archaebacteria don't have a cell wall made up of peptidoglycan, and eubacteria do, but they're both eukaryotes.
Wow, that is a great story. That's the bacterium dream right there, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, is there a term beside eukaryote that you prefer? Something less offensive?
Eukaryote and offensive?
Well, it has certain connotations.
Like what?
Like, I don't know.
What connotations, Michael? You meant something.
No. Now, remember that honesty.
I'm just curious.
Hemophilius, eukaryotes, RNA. Jim!
Hello?
Kelly, how are you?
I just had the longest meeting.
Oh, welcome to the life of a cyanobacteria. Would you like some glucose? I have some glucose. I use ascorbate only because I'm on sugar instead of sunlight. Try some glucose. Try some glucose. Try glucose and sugar in the sunlight. Try. I have something here. I want you to take a card, put it on your forehead. Don't look at the card. I want it on your forehead, and I want you to treat other people like the bacterium that is on your forehead. Okay? So everybody has a different classification or trait. Nobody knows what theirs is, so I want you to go really far. Because this is real. You know, this isn't just an exercise. This is real life. And I have a dream that you'll really let the sparks fly. Get her done.
Why? Because Anthony Leeuwenhoek is a hero of mine. He was the first scientist to discover bacteria. There's this great Chris Rock routine about how streets named after Anthony Leeuwenhoek tend to be more violent. I'm not gonna do it, but...
Oh, this is a good one.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Great.
Push it.
I admire your classification success in invading humans.
Thank you.
Good. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, Olympics of bacteria reproduction right here. It's the binary fission versus conjugation. Come on.
What am I supposed to be?
No, we didn't actually plan that.
Lots of them affect humans. That don't help me. I'd like to check your throat.
That's nice, Dwight.
Okay, do me. Something stereotypical so I can get it really quick.
Okay. I like the way you reproduce.
Conjugation. I reproduce sexually, don't I?
Kelly, come on. I like how you reproduce. Come on, stir the pot. Stir the melting pot. Let's do it. Let's get ugly. Let's get real.
Based on stereotypes that are totally untrue, that I do not agree with, you would maybe not be very good at protecting yourself from medication and ointments.
Oh man. Am I a fungus?
Mr. Decker, we didn't lose your archaeal lipids today for archaebacteria, did we? Excellent. Okay, let me just get your... What's that? No, we didn't get it last time. I just need your... Oh, well, what code were you given? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's actually another eubacteria here. I can redo it if you want to do that. Oh, he gave you a discount? No, I don't blame you.
I just hated it when that guy was here. Mr. BF, if that was his real name. I mean, he had never met any of us, and he was here telling us how to do our thing. I just wanted to do it our way, you know, on our own. Man, I should have gotten some food. That really would have shown him up, wouldn't it? If I brought some burritos or some collard greens, or some red algae. I love red algae.
It's collard greens.
What?
It's collard greens.
That doesn't really make any sense because you don't call them collared bacteria. That's offensive. Okay, well, it's after 5, so thank you very much. Thank you. Good job. Yep, nice.
Not a bad day.